Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created these quarantine first birthday shirts. First, I'm going to start off by adding the text into the design space. I don't really like this font, so I'm going to switch it to something else. There are so many options that sometimes it's so hard to choose which one to go with. I'm going to change the font for these words as well, and I kind of want to stick with the standard font, so I'm just going to select the Cricut Sans font. So I'm going to resize this font. I'm doing this on a small shirt, so I want the width to be 7 inches. So now I'm gonna upload the image that kind of looks like a caution stripe box to add around the words, the quarantine edition. I'm removing the background. You can go to advanced options and increase the tolerance so that it catches every piece of the background. And here I'm just going through the yellow first, and then I'll go back through and do the black the same exact way. The reason why I'm doing the yellow and the black separately is because I want it to be a cut image and not a print then cut image. Make sure that you're saving these as cut files and not print then cut. So I'm going to upload what I just worked on into the design space. And since one of these is going to be yellow, I'm going to change the color to yellow just so that I know which one is which when I go to cut it out. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will come out yellow. It depends on whatever paper that you put in. I'm going to also resize this. I want it a little bit longer than the text, so I made the box 8 wide and 4 high. I'm going to resize the text inside of the box so that it's bigger. Since these will all be black, and in the order that I want them to be, I'm attaching all of them so that when I go to make it, it'll all cut at once and I'm not having to iron on 3 separate things. Now I'm going to make sure that the yellow fits within the spaces of the black box. Always adjust the height and the width of anything as long as you unlock the image. So since I'm doing 5 of these shirts, I'm going to duplicate what I already completed and just change the width. So this will be 10.5. And the 10.5 will go on an extra large shirt. And I have 2 of them. So for this one, I'm going to change it to a 12 since the shirt will be a 2X. And for the last one, it'll be a 10 since the shirt is a large. Okay, so this project is incompatible, so I'm going to look and see which one is bigger than the mat. You always know when it has this triangle next to your words or image that means that that's the one that may not cut because it's incompatible. So I'm just going to resize this so that it fits on the mat perfectly. So now that I've clicked on make it, it also lets me know that one of my mats will be a different size. And I do have this 12 by 24 mat, which definitely comes in handy when you're working on more than one project. For all of the mats, make sure that mirror is turned on. I'm also adjusting the placement of each design on the mat so that they're not too close to the edge. So I've cut out all the designs for all of the shirts, and here I'm going to show you how I ironed on one of the shirts. Since this shirt is already black, I ended up doing white and yellow instead of black and yellow for the design. I'm using my Cricut tool to weed through all of the extra paper around the letters. So in the design space, I showed you guys that you should attach everything that's black together so that when it's cut, it'll all be one piece. But when I originally made this shirt, I didn't do it that way, but you should definitely do it. and I did it that way for the rest of the shirts. It's not too big of a deal, it's just less paper being used. So here I'm just trying to make sure that the design is even on the shirt and exactly where I want it to be. So now I'm going to use my Cricut Easy Press to iron on a design. This shirt is 100% cotton, so I have the temperature setting at 315 degrees. So to be sure that your iron or your Easy Press isn't touching your design that's not covered, you can use parchment paper. I didn't feel like the white was evenly matched up with the yellow, so I cut it in half to just make sure that everything was lined up pretty good. So this is how all the shirts turned out. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. comment below any questions or any video tutorial that you would like to see. Thank you.